I looted it. Yeah, and what? But yeah, it looks like they're not going to be looting that. C9 out here doing a little scouting of their own. They got some information. I believe King A might have been spotted out there in the distance, but C9 opting to go take some hard cover for the time being.
Yeah, kind of with these kind of zones right here, especially central. I think this is a zone that all these squads just know so well. This is the map that's been around the longest. This is the most competitive one, in my opinion, because all these players should know all the ins and outs of like every dip, every building, best positions possible. And when you have a zone this large that's constantly here, I think at the start of the games you're just gonna see exactly what we're seeing now. Just everybody just try to find positions, get some loot, and then worry about the later zones.
Yeah, we're seeing some new skins coming out as well. I was actually thinking about getting that one right there that we saw. The gold on gold. Looking around
Ooh.
though, next circle about to pop here very shortly. Looks like a majority of the teams opting to go right smack in the middle. B4, we see them able to rotate on in for free. Next circle does pop B4. They could opt to play the edge. They can go loot some farm. They can go loot some shelter if they want to do that. Some teams to maybe worry about. Grunto out there in the outskirts of the bottom left hand, so the west hand side, on top of Team Carreta. They might get into an engagement.
Definitely, they're both. I know that the Grunto was holding those few buildings just south of Pachinki, and it looks like Carreta was handling those couple of silos on the other side. And it looks like they did put some shots down. Unable to hit them though. Gonna hop in the buggy and get on the rotate.
Quick rotate is what wins the games over here. Grunto definitely, last night, Erangel was one heck of a game for that squad. I mean, they were popping off. They did a little bridge camp of their own. And then Bucky was the lone survivor. They managed to get a bunch of placement points and a couple third-party kills in the process. So they were definitely cranking up the heat and the momentum towards the end of the night. Whatever they did in last night's Erangel game, do that again. Do that again here today. That's what I want to see.
I agree. I agree completely. You know what? Just kind of a funny note. It's always funny, when you see some certain people, that are commentating. They see these matches and they say, "Too many campers." That's probably one of my favorite comments right there. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: when you're playing at this high level with these other kinds of squads, and you got money on the line, hey, there ain't no rules right here. No shame in any game right there. If you get a good spot, you're just gonna stay right there. So as you can see, Team Solid, that's what they're doing. Just holding this position, trying to catch any vehicles driving by.
I mean, they have a nice spot. They got a couple members on the roof. They're going to be up there. If they can get a shot, they're obviously going to take the shot. But for the most part, there's no real pressure. All they need to do is make sure no one crashes on them, and they should be fairly good for the time being. We saw on the kill feed just a couple moments ago. I don't know who it was. One of the members from Tribe, they got a knock onto one of these players from Cream.
Okay.
And it does, Nitsu. So Nitsu is going to be bleeding on out right here. Nitsu should be able to get revived. I mean, Cream are within the confines of apartments, so there's a lot of cover to work with, and I don't really see Tribe going to be making the hard push onto this. Okay, so Cream 2-2 split, apartment school right now.
Yeah, they're doing this. Is a kind of dangerous because if Tribe decides to just pretty much full send onto either one of these locations, Creams is going to be as a really big a disadvantage, and that's especially for these two members over here at apartments. But King A, rest of the Tribe right now, I think they're better off just kind of just waiting, holding it off right now. If they do get a knock or even two, then you'll most likely see the push. But I think that's exactly what they're trying to spot out right now. But here comes.
They got a good spot. Darius picking up the pick it up. You want to see it.
Oh, I saw Gilly in there too.
So looking around. So we're going to have this standoff up here. Like you mentioned, Tribe, they have the elevated position over here, so they could see right on into these windows. Looks like Cream will be trying to regroup back up into these apartments. They left Nitsu behind. Hopefully Nitsu doesn't get knocked once again. Next circle, let's check it out.
Where is it going to go? All right on the top of Potato Hill right here. So most of the squads are they pretty much predicted this one, I think. You got them everybody pretty well set up here. B4 gonna try to get in, but it looks like they have a pretty free reign of where they're going, and it's a big break for Grunto.
Huge break. Huge break for Grunto. C9, remember, they dropped Pachinki real early on. That was their drop spot. They moved out of Pachinki. Pachinki's still going to be on in play. Looks like C9 will be taking up those little apartments and complexes right just to the west of school. A very good spot. I like that spot a lot. Maybe we'll get a shift on over there. Exam right smack in the middle. Omen Elite. Looks like they're on a rotate and they're running right towards our squad of the day, B4. And right behind them on the pursuit is going to be Mezix. Yeah, you're already starting to see the kill feed. Angry with the scar. Will be connecting onto one of those members. Nico connecting onto Mitz right there. So it looks like Omen, their drive-by tactics are working.
Man, Omen Elite, one of the top squads in North America. So good at being able to shoot vehicles down. Getting 2 kills right there is huge. You can see Simplicity deciding that, you know what? I don't think we want to go that way. You know, Tribes on the hill. They're spraying in this direction right here. So, yeah, I think School's a really good option for them to just kind of wait and hold down.
Ooh, Nitsu right there. Popping some tires right with the VSS. That's a play. My concern, Loops, they were so close to Tribe, but just enough distance between them. As I say that, looks like King A is going to be trying to push on up. Was connected on. Here comes the smoke from C-Gut. They have this nice little ridge to work with to provide the cover, and it looks like Loops are also trying to come up with some type of game plan.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get an off angle right here from Danilo, but there's another member of Tribe behind him. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was pretty spicy. You would think the run over might have been the play, but they decided just to kind of pass that smoke, maybe get some information, relay that back to the team. Maybe the revive is coming on out. I'm surprised Loops didn't opt to get a little more aggressive there.
I think Danilo just drove by Seagut and King and just kind of whispered in their ear real quick. I was like, hi guys, and then just drove right on by to the rest of his squad. So yeah, I think that's a lucky break for Danilo that, you know, the rest of Tribe unfortunately weren't able to spot him out in that situation. But I think right now you can see Tribe with this kind of fight and this kind of zone. I think their best bet is to kind of just play a little bit passive and get ready for the next fight. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to push out, right? Because if they push onto Loops, you're just going to get third-partied from Simplicity at school. They'll spot them going up that hill. And not only that, you saw Cream. Now they're taking shots onto Loops.
Definitely. You're absolutely right. Looks like Alucard there with that DP is kind of holding Simplicity at bay. And he's doing it pretty well, to be honest. You know, like, I think that's going to work out great for him. The zone did just shift. And it does seem to be in their favor. But look at this. Omen Elite and Mezix Esports getting into it.
We were looking at this earlier on the kill feed. We were watching the drive-by kind of erupt, and it looks like Mezix are still going to have at least 2 members live, Darius and Vega, within the shed. Using it as cover, Angry and both Kelly will be tossing out some grenades right on into those windows. We'll be connecting one onto Darius. Miraz from Mezix is like, they're pushing. You guys got to pop out and defend. And before they can even do just that, grenades on top of grenades. And just in time as well. Like you mentioned, next zone did pop on up, so Omen should be able to get some quick loot, hop back into their vehicles, and continue trucking along.
Absolutely correct. That's exactly what happened. As you can see there, you don't want to be in a shack if you got, you know, an Omen Elite squad or any other squad that has grenades. And yeah, unfortunately for Mezix, just kind of getting caught, stuck in that position, and Omen Elite executing it perfectly right there, getting those kills right on time.
Yeah. What's popping out right now to you, looking at this map?
Omen Elite's out of the zone right now, but they're going to be able to take at least the bottom of Potato Hill. So I'm interested to see if they're going to go kind of towards this building, towards B4, or just opt to kind of stop, scout, and then push up from there. But yeah, that's the main thing that I noticed. You can see Team Solid up top. A lot of squads in the north having to get in. So we're probably going to see some crazy fights coming up here right now.
Yeah, and Tribe, you know, they're going to have to now push in from their position earlier on. Looks like Simplicity, we're already topping those vehicles going forth. A wide rotate over there on the west-hand side. Ace, down 2 members already. Find themselves right inside the crosshairs and actually sandwiched between both Grunto and Wildcard right now. Looks like Ace are going to be getting some more casualties on their side of things, and I think they only got a solo left. They have a little ridge to work with. Nunez, yep, not even a ridge, a tire from a tractor.
That tire is his best friend right now. I'll tell you that. He's not going zone right now. So, I mean, his best bet is obviously to just stay still, try to survive. But at the same time, though, if the zone hard shifts, I think he'd be pressed to try to possibly go for a heal strat right here.
Oh, and before they didn't even have that option, Slicky will be connecting with that mini onto Nunez. That was my concern. I mean, Grunto making so much noise down there. You got to bet, like, wildcard, if they hear this, they're going to try to get a couple kills, a couple knocks, and a couple points on their end of things. Because since night number 1 of season number 2, the last night and the night before, they haven't really been performing to what we expect them to do so. So I'm looking for a wildcard here tonight to really make a comeback to end the week off on a high note.
I agree with you. It's funny how, like, you know, Slicky, as soon as I say that, he's just like, no heal strats allowed, shutting down Ace in that position. And this is a team that, you know, they could play. They play so well together in so many different scenarios. But like you mentioned, it, you know, having a little bit of trouble here these past couple of days. So I'm really looking forward to them bouncing back.
Talking about bouncing back, Omen Elite looking to bounce some grenades right on into the windows of B4. Maxon trying to do the same thing over here. B4 already losing one member very early on. Mick is going to be spectating from the bench, maybe providing some support, maybe listening in really closely to hopefully hear the off angle from Angry creeping and crawling over here. Pedro Dog prone, looking for information.
Yeah, he's set up pretty well. The only problem with that spot right there is that's exactly where you're going to grenade. But look, here comes Omen Elite. Nico driving in on it. They want this fight.
Yeah, aggression right now. Nico going to be cooking this grenade, tossing it right on into that window. Grenades are ringing on out. Pedro trying to regroup on with Maxon, and Maxon will be taking some damage from that grenade. They got level, holding the stairs, using the smokes right now. Nico kind of going back in and out, just prepping these grenades, getting them locked and loaded, ready to go. The thing is, you need to make sure not to damage your teammates with these grenades. So team communication is everything. And it looks like Angry, Telly, Nico, everybody just tossing grenades on that second story. Yeah, you mentioned it. Pedro's balcony is exposed to some of that grenade damage as well. And here comes the push now. Looks like we got 2 members left. From D4 will be just spraying, pre-firing on that door. Nico cooking a grenade, getting ready to let this one loose. If they peek their head, though, that could be it. Oh, they're actually able to get that one off. 1 HP. Oh, my goodness. Maxon trying to get on out of here. Going to be going for that drop shot. Will be connecting, trying to get the first. Can they get another? And before they can get more knocked onto Omen, they're able to get the dub right there. Omen Elite losing Telly, or Telly getting knocked at us. Should be get revived.
Yeah, perfect scenario right there for Omen. Getting the squad wipe, keeping all 4 up. Really, really well played. I was almost a little nervous there. I thought that second drop shot was going to do some damage. But yeah, it worked out perfect. Able to use the teamwork. But look at the grenade onto Bayo as Fox cocks another one up and he throws it. Will it hit the mark?
So many grenades being utilized here on this first map of the evening. And not only are they being used, they are connecting. They're getting the knocks. And now you see Exam trying to push on up, trying to make sure not to get third-partied in the process. C9, they do need to push on into this new zone. They're right on the edge, uneven, popping in the dots. They're trying to get on into the zone. But will be spotted by Fox and Cloud9. I think they only got one more up. One more up. Oh, I saw, did a vehicle run over on themselves for Cloud9?
Oh,
what did I just see in the kill feed? Mistakes are being made here, but Beowulf spotted by Sam. Yeah, they got pinched on the outside of the zone. I mean, could you have, seen them getting in any other way?
Man, I mean, when you got 3 pro squads gatekeeping you, that's a worst nightmare for any pro team. And yeah, unfortunately for Cloud9, it's just being too overwhelming in that situation. So yeah, not really much you can do. You just got to hope for either another team to third party or you make some kind of crazy play. And unfortunately, neither of those were able to happen here for Cloud9.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of all started with Exam's initial grenades. So, I mean, they were forced to just heal on up and get the revives when really the goal was to get into the zone. And those grenades attracting everybody. 3 teams, like you said, all just firing upon them. So let's see. Popping back on over here to Omen. We just saw them a couple moments ago. They were able to get a nice little squad wipe and already 8 kills so far. We only got 16 left here. And
Angry!
We're going to be popping off with the Scar here onto one of the members from Coltu.
Those were some angry Scar shots. Speaking of his name, I mean, like, man, I don't know why. That 6X Scar making it happen right there through the smoke. Great place, right? Oh, that was... He just watched his teammate get knocked right in front of him.
Talk about a body block right there. Talk about a body block. Paris boy hitting the dirt, healing on up. Paris boy, you have to be somewhat aware of the revive, but if we look at the zone, looks like Exam's going to be right on the edge, right on the tip of that new circle.
Right, you are Exam. Yeah, they're holding it right now. Right now, it looks to be a big fight. Got their eyes on Trem Carreta right now.
Yeah, Omen Elite, they are going to be within the circle. They're the only team. They're the only squad in this new circle. They actually got one of their squad mates in the back kind of playing that anchor position while the other three are pushed up trying to gatekeep the 3 remaining teams. You see, there's one more member up there from Tribe alive. There's about 2 or 3 members from Exam, but the main focus right now, Omen Elite need to take out and keep Team Carreta out. Here comes the push now from multiple squads, Exam and both Tribe now.
Here comes, yeah, Paris boy dropping some smokes right now, trying to confuse this Tribe team. They're on the edge of the zone. This is zone 6 right now. No team can afford to be in the zone for any second longer than they need to. Oh, Fox catches Seeker. It's all up to Sam.
The drop shot once again.
Gets caught.
Drop shot's too strong in game number 1. Getting caught off guard with that one. Exam, I told you in the pre-show, Exam were popping off yesterday. If they can continue with that today, that's going to be a team to definitely respect here. And it looks like they will be trying to get a revive in the smokes right now onto Dudu. Hurry up, get the revive, reset, because we got 4 up down there from Team Carreta. Team Carreta, they have been taking shots one after another from Omen, but Omen just can't seem to get the flushes.
You know, like you said, they need to get up right now because it's a perfect opportunity for them. For if Trem Carreta and Omen Elite both get into a fight right now, which they were earlier, they opt to kind of just do a reset right here. But if you're Exam, as the second you see these 2 teams get into it, you got to get in there for that third party.
Yeah, and looking at the new circle, once again, Omen will kind of be the victors, right? They're going to be just on the edge of the west, gatekeeping. So unless Exam try to wrap around or take them out right here, honestly, it looks like Omen's game. It might be Omen's game, but then again, Team Carreta and both Exam need to push in. If they push out at the same time, look at Omen. They are so spread apart. They're holding all these angles, but if these 2 squads, because there's 8 enemies left for Omen Elite. There's 8 enemies. There's 2 full squads. This is going to be a challenge.
The best thing that Omen has for them right now is they got their full team up and they have the blue zone on their side. The only unfortunate part, though, is like their position holding it isn't too good, but oh, perfect timing for them. Trem Carreta and Exam are getting into it.
Yes, Garcia will be taking the shots over there, spotting out one of the members from Omen and getting the insta flush. Garcia pushing on up just a little more. Might have heard Juicy. Juicy going to be in the dirt. Bit2K might have some sight lines onto Nico. Bit2K will be taking down Nico.
Oh, no.
The trades, one after another. Angry able to connect onto Dudu. You got to get the trades. You got to get the flushes. You got to make sure you get the point. Angry, tap, tap, tap. A couple headshots, not able to get the knock right there. Garcia, the iron sights, AKM, the lean peak, taking a couple shots, keeping Angry pinned down. Angry, the last remaining member alive. That is for Omen Elite.
He is pinched right now. Now it's the worst case scenario for Omen. You got one member, V2K, on the bottom right there, and you have Exam on top, and he's got only a rock covering one side of those positions. He's going to have to hit some crazy plays.
Garcia's healing. Garcia is dead. All right, so with that information,
oh my gosh,
if they're paying attention, Nico should have been like, hey, we only got one. They're right behind me. They're behind this rock. It's a 1v1. Angry will be popping some painkillers. 1v1 coming down to it here. Bit2K 3 kills so far. Angry 5 kills. If it comes down to a med off, Angry has more meds to work with. Nico gonna be popping back, gonna be pushing back. Spotted, thirsted. Now here we go.
This is what it's all about. This is the peak moment right here. Every single competitive player dreams of 1v1 situation. Whoever hits these wins it. I think Angry's got a little bit of an advantage having that high ground right there. I mean, it worked for plenty of teams in the past. So I think that If he's able to play these just right, he can do it. But at the same time, it's really about who shoots first.
The 1v1, all the trash talk, 1v1 me, bro. It's coming down. Bit2K, angry, already swapping on over to that Uzi. We'll be crawling just a little bit over there to the right, trying to maybe spot out Bit2K. Bit2K still
the snake, though.
Down there. Both snakes right now. Both of them. Repositioning, trying to get within the new circle. Angry, going to be moving. Will be spotted by Bit2K, but spotting Bit2K, the snake in the dirt, and taking the shots. Got him, is what Angry just said. 6 kills for Angry there in game number 1. Omen Elite taking the dub, taking the chicken.
Omen Elite, Angry. I love to see it. This man has got ice water. What is there to know when you got Tempo gatekeeping you from one end, you got Team Queso taking the high ground? You're just stuck right here and trying to survive, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing. And you can see right now Russell trying to find some cheeky hiding locations. Yeah. I think that's the best you can do in this situation.
Minwoo, like, just trying to get some information up there, looking up there, and just chilling. That's all I could do. Just chill for the time being, and we're gonna see the next circle. It's going to go on up. It's going to pop on up. And you know what? This is good circle for simplicity of the duo. They don't need to move a muscle.
And that's exactly, I think, what they're going to do, to be honest. Just hold it down the best they can. Try to get every placement point. You got Cloud9. They're on the east side by Hacienda. They're going to be set up really well for this one. Tribe out in the blue zone right here. Not to mention it's on the west side. So that's going to be probably the most difficult place to rotate in from, but you just never know. You know, maybe they catch that one perfect little driving path to safety.
West side is the best side, as you would say. I would hard disagree with that, as I am on the East Coast, of course. But getting on into circle number 2, we saw a couple teams over there on the west side, you know, forced to kind of make that rotate on into here. A lot of teams already going to be within circle number 2 as well, so we might have some engagements in the west. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to find out. Looks like Omen Elite are going to be up here on the mountains, just kind of running around the place for the time being.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because in this match right now, the west side is the best side to get gate kept, unfortunately. And, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, that's just where the other squads set up right there. And it's pretty much every pro team's nightmare, you know, because when you are stuck out of zone, trying to find a way in, and you got 3-4 major teams gatekeeping, there's just not much you can do in that situation. So all you can do, you hope, is if you're Tribe, to just try to find a good, you know, solid path on the way in, or maybe even get lucky, catch a third party, and yeah, that would be a huge break for them. But it still has to happen, that's for sure.
Well, talk about things happening. Looks like Tribe going to be right there to the north, and Omen Elite going to be in there.
Oh, he saw him.
On the rotates. Alucard going to be stopping the Pubg out here with the M4. We'll be taking some shots, and I believe maybe even popping a tire, forcing Telly to get on out and retreat. Telly going to be chunked down pretty low right there.
So close right now. Tribe, Alucard. This guy can hit shots. That is for sure right there. And almost is able to take out Telly. And I really like this right here from Tribe. They notice that the zone is coming and they want to get a whole nother location. So being able to get Telly out the vehicle will give them an opportunity to possibly drive off. But that's only one member. Yeah, so the rest are opting to gatekeep this fight.
Yeah, so Telly is actually going to be safe, but now Angry, their vehicle, going to be exploded. We see Angry popping the smokes, trying to retreat right now. He got with the Vector on the approach. Angry going to be making that quick flick with the M4, trying to get the retaliation shots and just get on into the zone using these smokes for cover. Remember, Tribe, they have vehicles, so they can easily pop on into these vehicles and hunt down Angry. Angry looks to be lucky for the time being. Seagut still hot on the case.
Yeah, Seagut's kind of holding this position here. I don't think he was able to catch that vehicle. And, oh, Angry's going to spot him right here.
Angry swapping on over to the Uzi. Seagut with the M4. Going to be taking some shots on the Seagut. Angry going back and forth. Angry. The Uzi just too strong right there. And it does look as if Angry would be the victor of that 1v1, but Angry is within the blue, taking damage. Hopefully Angry has some heals.
Yeah, that was interesting right there. Kind of had some screen shenanigans, and unfortunately, Seagut, yeah, getting takeout. Tough break for Omen. Oh, tough break for Tribe. I'm sorry, and a good break for Omen.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. That's what they're saying here. Team Solid over here within the compound, right on the edge. Omen, you said it. They had a break earlier on, but they will not be catching this break. They're going to be out here in the blue zone. At least they have some vehicles to work with for the time being. They should be able to zoom right past Team Solid. Hopefully, one would hope.
Yeah, they're gonna attempt to right now, and it's not gonna be easy by the looks of it.
Team Solid, popping a smoke, getting on into the Marauder, and we'll be cruising on in as well. Remember, both these teams are not within the new zone here. Team Solid, all going to be driving dirty right now, just taking shots out there. They left one of their squad mates behind, maybe intentional.
You see them driving in that Marauder right there, and it's just it's so sketchy. It's so sketchy because that thing cannot take too many bullets before it gets blown up.
Team Solid going to be popping on out. Mafioso was taken down from the side of Team Solid. Seems as if Omen are kind of getting the better half of this. I mean, they still have 4 alive, and they're able to continue to survive here and, you know, reposition time and time again after not being favored. And now we got Tribe up here on the high ground, seeing both teams Solid, seeing Omen Elite duking it out, fighting it out right there in the blue zone. And now they're going to try to get some third-party action underway.
Yeah, you know, Omen Elite, I think they're feeling the effects right now of the full force of the South American server as they're trying to find a good position right here. And I think they're going to just kind of play this passive, or as passive as they can for the time being. But they're stuck in the blue and just trying to find a way in, but it's not going to be easy right now for Angry.
See the smokes, see the grenades. Angry does have the bus, so Angry could possibly sneak on out of here if they're lucky enough. And like we mentioned, the blue zone will be applying the additional pressure for both of the teams. Looking at the next zone, though, so Tribe, they're not going to be able to gatekeep this one or third party that one for much longer. Next zone is going to go on up to the north. C9 right in the middle. Lesix Esports within the compounds. They have hard cover. And then on the east side, we got Loops. We got the Knights throwing grenades back and forth at each other to start more engagements here. This next zone is deadly.
Oh, yeah. You know, once you start getting into zone 5, that's where that blue zone, it just hurts. It just hurts so bad right now. And for all these squads that are stuck out of the blue zone right now, 21 seconds left. 21 seconds, and you got to get moving right now.
And on the move they are. The Knights, 2 kills so far, 4 up. Will be on here on top of the hill surrounding that one member from Loops as they are trying to make the retreat over here. And only 2 up for Loops. Like, the Knights are
good shots right there from Jagger.
You know, yep. They're landing really good shots. We see the Knights all popping in their vehicles now. Loops on the retreat, going for the run over kill to confirm it.
Oh, the disrespect.
It happens. It happens. Seems like the Knights are going to actually be able to get on into the edge and trying to find that last member for the Loops. And the trades coming on out right there. Loops will be taken down and out in 14th position. Right there in game number 2. The Knights, they should be able to get the revive. But Darius doesn't seem to want to allow this one to happen.
M4-6X right there, just tapping away through the smoke, trying to catch somebody slipping. And PK, I think, realizing that immediately. They got the smokes down. They're going down the hill and just trying to get this pickup because they have to. They absolutely do, and that's exactly what happens. Jagger is such a strong fragger for this team, and that is not one player you want to lose early on. That's for sure.
Looking around at the map once again. Seems as if the Knights have a really strong position all the way up there to the north. Hopefully they don't test their luck and push right on into C9, who are in a centralized position. Checking in with B4 once again. Remember, B4 had a phenomenal, pretty much 2v4 early on here in the first circle in their drop. Already with 6 kills so far. We got Exam, a full squad down there just on the edge of this zone. They do have a compound to work with. They do have cover. They're not in any danger at the current time. Ace will be finding themselves a nice little dip, tossing out of smoke. This shows me that they will be getting third partied or at least shot at. And I believe that's going to be from Alpha 7 that are just above them.
Got to give it to our team of the day, B4 Esports right there. 6 kills they've secured already. So putting some points like that, especially in that early mid game, that's huge. That's huge. I mean, even getting that many kills in a lobby like this, it's not easy. So for them to have that this early on is a great start here to this Miramar match.
Yeah, it's looking good so far for the squad of Ace, and hopefully moving forward they can continue. They are going to be getting peppered right now. Already one of the members knocked down and out, but the revive will be coming. They have this little ridge to work with that provides the optimal cover. Next zone does go on up though, so that's a big concern for Ace. They need to come up with some type of game plan. Now they do have these vehicles to work with, and Alpha 7 already on the approach.
Yeah, you're right, you are. And look at that, Alpha 7 from the top. Abdul hitting some big shots right there, and that is the worst thing that can happen if you're Ace, because there's only 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left on the clock, and this is zone number 5, the one that hurts. And oh, look at that, Rolex with a huge nade onto them, and Nunez knows it. He don't have much time left at all.
Alpha 7 up here on the high ground. They are 100% aware of Ace's position. That's why we see they left one member up there on top of the hill right behind them, overlooking this, making sure that the 3 squad mates pushed up here are going to be secured for the time being. Alpha 7 going to be looking right down there onto the Mezix compound. Ooh, tempo though. They got a shack, but they are exposed right now.
Oh no. They are really exposed. Lukitas and Team Queso both spotting him. Oh, but Team Queso with the assist, saying stay off my Tempo Storm team right here. This is going to be our fight to go into. Great shots right there and a big break for Tempo.
Tough fight. I mean, really, all these teams out here on the east side of this circle, it's going to be a challenge. Really, Mezix, they have the compound right on the tip. Like, they don't really need to move. All they have to do is defend. Ace already going to be crashing on down there on the opposite end of that one. And yeah, we got 9 teams remaining. 9 teams so far. Seems as if the mice finally got the cheese, and they're doing pretty happy. Things are getting smooth now, and we got the Knights down there on the edge of the zone as well. A lot of teams playing edge right now.
Yeah, I think if you're any one of these NA teams, it just seems like in this game, the power of the South American server is very, very strong right now. So I wouldn't want to make too much movement or do any full sends in this case. That's for sure. Just kind of hold it off and try to get the best placement you can.
Well, if you're Ace, you're forced to. You are forced to. And they're going to be popping some smokes, trying to get on into the Mezix compound. But Mraz, looking right down there at the doorway, will be halting the Ace push. One member from Ace is going to be knocked down. Mystic from Team Queso as well, trying to get involved. We see out there in the distance, already 3 kills. But the main story right now, will Ace be able to avoid Mezix? Will they be able to continue to survive? Nunez, crouched. They have the cover. Are they in the zone? No. The next zone goes on up. My
Poor
goodness.
Ace.
They
Poor
cannot
Ace.
catch a break.
They can't. You know, that's funny because I think Ace is right now like, can we just be neighbors? You know, but here, let me send you a little gift. How about a good starting grenade? And Vega looks to have the same idea right here. Does it hit though?
Bits from Mezix. Mezix, I mean, they're trying to get the last 2 kills onto Ace, pretty much. They know Ace is back here, but the thing is, like, how much time are they going to devote to this? Because they're not in the next zone. And look, the Knights, they have angles onto the Mezix squad. They did not expect this one to come. They were so tunnel vision on getting the Ace squad wipe that they allowed the Knights to just push right on up into their home. Darius prone right here. Gonna be crouched in the corner, taking some shots. One of the members from the Knights will be knocked down and out. It's all out mayhem. Jagger running on into the smoke, just spraying it down. And it does seem as if both Outsider and Jagger were able to successfully spray that compound down and take out Mezza.
Then they're out, and Jagger knowing, you know, hey, this is the 6th zone. No way you're going to be able to pick up that one member. So it looks like it's just going to be Outsider and Jagger for Pittsburgh Knights.
Our squad of the day, D4 on the approach right now.
Oh, wait. They were on the short side. It looks like they are going to be able to get that pickup right now. That's huge
8
for them.
kills so far. Huge for the Knights? Yeah.
Yeah, huge.
Cloud9 though, mini red zone. Talk about a mini red zone. We got Exam up there tossing some grenades. We got B4 tossing some grenades. Everybody trying to take over these shacks right on the edge of the circle. If I'm Exam, I'm just gonna stay up there really. Just continue to bombard Cloud9, hinder their push, because both Cloud9 and B4, they're not in the zone. They're not in this next circle.
Man, you can just see B4 utilizing their kit and understanding it. Here comes Exam though! Oh my gosh!
They're making a push.
A third party, and B4 is just waiting for this one to fight out before they come to third party in this fight. And here they go.
Just madness. Mick spraying right now through the smoke. Will be spotted by Doodoo. Doodoo with the Uzi is going to be chunked down pretty low, about 10%, no, 5 HP, 2 kills on the Doodoo. Doodoo, the last remaining member, trying to go for the heal. Not enough time to go for the heal. Just has to send it. Going to be spraying on the Pedro. Taking down Pedro. Exam. A dream to survive. All they want to do is heal. Being forced to continue to take the gunfight. The last remaining member to survive the bloodbath out there between B4, C9, and Exam. Hopefully they can continue to survive up here. Almost just like that. We got more action. You mentioned it earlier on, Hot Jukes. Knights were able to get a revive.
Look at Outsider.
They got 3 alive right now. They got Alpha 7 right in their crosshairs.
Outsider tapping as fast as he can, getting 2 huge knocks in that situation right there. Now it's just Rolex. Oh, man. Great shots right there from Outsider. Like, hey, but he gets caught from Tempo Rain from the corner.
Yep. This is Team Queso. They still got 4 up out there. They still got 4 up. Tempo have been in the shack for some time now.
Oh, they got the zone.
Yeah, they got the zone. It's really good cover. They have bullets just whizzing past their heads right now from all types of directions. They're going to be right in the thick of it. Outsider was going to be spotted by Rain with that scar. You saw the Knights right there. They're thinking about getting revived, but instead of getting the revive, they're going to be sending it. We're sending it with the buggy. Getting some support from the back end from Team Queso. They're going to be taking out one member from Tempo, and now it's just up to Tensa within the shack that has been protecting them this whole time. But Team Queso are making the push. Team Queso do not want to let this one slip on out of their grasp. Marco chunked down pretty low. Ayala going for the spray, will be connecting on the last remaining member of the Knights, and can they get the shack? And there goes Tensa. No, Omen will be. Omen will be. So, yeah, they'll definitely have the opportunity to clap back on Ace. I guess you can. No, they won't, because Ace are sitting out the next match. So yeah, Ace. This is their last match. You know, Ace. I want to say probably the only. No, it was B4. B4 kind of Ace. You know, Ace I think are in 9th place. So Ace definitely trying to do as much as possible. For Mesnick Esports, you can't catch a break. Ever since Darius got you know, hunted down by Cloud9, they're just kind of all scattered right now. Maybe looking for a safe spot to call home. They can't catch a break. There goes Cream getting a point over to them.
You know, they're just kind of running and spreading out the last 2 members there, and just, yeah, you know, you got one member who's like, all right, this is a lot of safety. They got a full squad of Cream, Real Betis just coming around their corner. Not much you can do there.
They can't catch a break. Yeah, unlucky game. Tough. I mean, they dropped near Cloud9, and Cloud9, they're really good at dropping quick, getting in, and then getting out. You know, taking the fight right away. And that's kind of one of their strong suits there. And you know what? As Esports find out firsthand. Tempo Storm, they got this game, they got next game. Last game, they did a little better compared to their first game this evening. Game number 2, I believe they only got like 2 kills altogether. Last game, a couple more, and you know what, 2 more games to go. They're looking to break some records here. They are looking to get 4 overall wins back to back to back to back. All that money and all that glory. They can do it.
Can they do it? I mean, I'm interesting to see right here. You know what? I think they get a little bit of deja vu right here. I think we've seen B4 and Tempo in this exact same fight in a previous McKendy. I know for sure. This has definitely happened before. So I think Mick Zera, since he was able to get the first spot, he's going to have a pretty good idea of what's going on for this fight.
Yeah, and especially after the last game, like I 100% put my trust in Mick to be able to hold that off angle and pulling up on the tail end of this one. XQ look to be trying to get the push onto Cream. Cream with the defend right here. 2 members make that 3 members down from Cream. Starlight with 1 HP trying to get the flushes, trying to get the confirms, not able to do that. But She-Fan coming up from behind with the backstab, with the surprise play, able to take Cream down and out. And XQ, they should be able to get the revives right now on HZL and Starlight. 4 kills so far. Definitely a huge improvement compared to the team fight we saw in that Miramar match here tonight.
XQ Gaming with the comeback right there. Really good, solid finish for them to get that squad wipe nice and early. Also, you know, not avoiding a third party. But yeah, being able to get all those teammates right back up can be huge for them. But look at this.
Grunto and Tempo. No, Grunto and Ace. Grunto and Ace. So 1 member from Grunto already going to be caught off guard. It looks like Lucas trying to go for the revive, but it was 100% of bait. 2 members down so far for Grunto. Ran over there. Going to be going for a little bit of that pre-fire. One thing to note, this was, and the keyword was, a 4v2. It started out as a 4v2.
Trying to get the free fire, and look at that, ran through the smoke, hitting a big shot right there. It's just paralyzed all on his own. He's got to make a crazy play if he's going to try to get that second member up, but it looks like he's going to get flushed really quickly right here if he's not careful.
Yeah, paralyzed, taking those shots from up there on top of the roof will be allowing Bucky to know where they are, and Bucky recognizing the Zemo. That might have been the backup plan for Paralyzed to get on out of here. You saw Bucky take a couple shots at that Zemo, maybe even pop some tires to put a halt to that plan. And like Paralyzed trying to get the wrapper around on the wall. Will be connecting onto one with a G36. Almost able to get Bucky, but Bucky, the jump shot, the Uzi, just too strong right there.
Yeah, Uzi, I think that's just like that's the hip fire king of PUBG Mobile right now. By far, an up-close range favorite from all these pro players right there. And you can just see it. It's just dominates when it comes to close range fights.
You say that now, but wait till the P90's a world spawn. Wait till the P90's a world spawn, man. It's gonna change.
New meta?
It's gonna change a lot. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So looking
it.
forward to that day to happen. B4. Now they got 2. Mick has some support. They got a little 2-2 going on right now. Keeping tabs on Tempo. Keeping tabs on everybody pretty much that they can. Going to be within the circle for the time being. We're only in the first couple circles. This is circle number 2. So, I mean, we've been seeing a lot of engagements here. Not the what we're used to here on Vikendi. What, we have like 3 teams already out.
Yeah, you know, I think it's just the result of this first zone. This hard shift down south. You know, when you get all these teams just trying to creep in and trying to find a spot, you're bound to have at least 2 drive by each other in one scenario. And I think that's exactly what we saw a little earlier.
Exam we saw right in the middle. Team Carreta find themselves some more compounds to hold off for the time being, get some loot. VSS on the playing field, and I love the parking job. Okay, so they got two Dacias in here. Oh, and a Zemo. Is that Zemo within cover as well? I mean, they are setting up. They are looking really good right now for mid to late game. They got all the checks on their grocery list, and they're checking it off here. They got the scopes. They got the vehicles. I would like to see a little more meds. That's my concern. No first aids right now. They could definitely use with more meds.
Oh, yeah, especially in Vikendi. You know, you want to be having those at the ready just in case a heal strat has to get employed. But, you know, I think I saw some players with the Bison earlier right there. We starting to see that take off in the past few days. I think Alucard started it off with like 8 kills with a 6x Bison. And yeah, speaking of Alucard, here he is right here. The rest of the tribe, they seem to be holding this complex down to themselves.
Yeah, a lot of teams just holding it down for the time being. I mean, we're only almost about 12 minutes on into this map. We got 13 squads all together. A couple teams maybe, looking to push up slowly over here. And one of these teams will be Cloud9. I believe they knocked down one member we saw in the kill feed from Call2, and that's why we see the push now. And it looks like Call2, they got two members up. They're trying to retreat. They are aware of a push coming out from Cloud9. Cloud9 currently with 3 kills so far. Beowulf will be spotting out there. Dacia taking some shots, landing some shots, getting nice damage. Ran able to just get out of there in time.
Ooh, that's so funny. That's something that if you are stuck in with one other member, so you have two people just driving away. If you're a passenger, all you should be doing is just switching seats like crazy. I think that's something that if a player is not doing that right now, that's the strat. I'll tell you that, because you're just trying to move your hit markers and maybe you avoid getting that laser spray. So yes, if you're in the passenger seat, switch seats, switch to the back side, switch to the rear, just switch like crazy to hopefully avoid those bullets.
Interesting little tactic right there. Never really thought about it like that, but I'll definitely have to use it. Next circle, we see pretty centralized. A lot of teams, they're not going to have to move, if any teams. I mean, wildcard, they're in Villa. That's actually still in play as well. So why would a team move right now?
That's the dream. That's the dream right there. If your landing spot, the circle just keeps going to there. Oh, yeah, you're set up really pretty. And wildcard, with this zone being here for so long, they have the knowledge of knowing that, all right, all the best spots inside circle, they're already taken. So I think we just kind of wait right here, wait for the next zone, and then try to position ourselves, maybe do a wraparound. They like to do that little wraparound strat in that scenario, and just find some spot just to get in and then play according to where the zone takes you.
Yeah, wild card. That's a team. Season 1, they were consistent with getting pretty good finishes. A lot of kills. But I feel like that's a squad that their results are really dependent on if they get zone or not, right? Like we keep seeing them not favored with these circles, and they keep getting caught off on their rotates. Like when they have zone, it's almost guaranteed they win the game, right? They play it so well, but then when they don't have the circles, like that's something that they should be working on. And I believe that's what they have been working on this week, and hopefully, this week, next week, we got only a couple more, matches here for the scrims, but we'll see some better results from that team.
That's really interesting because at the start of the week, right, they seemed to be one of the best squads to be able to get in when they didn't get zone. Because at the beginning, they were able to kind of push in just as a full team. I remember the Team Queso Miramar match. They were pushed like crazy and are always getting top finishes. And then, as we've seen progressing later on, starting to see, like you mentioned, just a little bit of difficulty when it comes to that, But wildcard, they got some surprise, fraggers. If they do get zoned, oh yeah, they're gonna hold it down and take care of business no matter what. But yeah, it just seems like in these past few days, they seem to be struggling, trying to make it happen out of zone.
Yeah, not sure if something changed within their team exactly. I feel more or less it's the other teams starting to realize the tactics that their opponents use more or less. And a lot of counters are coming into play. A lot of people you can see they're developing with the meta. They're not just staying the same they were in day number 1 here of the scrims. Like a lot of these teams are definitely learning the play styles of their opponents, and it's starting to show. It is starting to show.
And I'll tell you, there's one factor here that's a lot of people don't talk about, I don't think. And it really is a big one. And that is nerfs. Nerfs can come into play big time. When you start a brand new tournament like this with this much money on the line, and especially if your team who doesn't have a lot of experience with this kind of pressure, it can get tough. It can get tough for certain players to be able to hit shots and perform like they normally do. Maybe they make a little bit of decisions off, or their hands are a little shaky. If you're playing gyroscope on mobile, having any kind of, nerves or shaky hands could be devastating for your overall shooting results. So I think that now we're going into, season 2, day number 4 now. The nerves have got to be gone by now. By now you've played enough matches to where that's starting to subside. And I think that with that subsiding, you're going to start seeing teams play a lot a lot smarter, a lot more aggressively in certain situations, and willing to play like the way they normally do in other situations.
Yeah, and look where we are now. You know, wild card not favored on the rotate. So let's see. I mean, this is kind of where we started our little discussion at, and we'll have to pay attention to see if they'll be able to manage to make it within the safety of this new circle.
Man, that's what's so interesting. You know, when it comes to these kind of rotations from the outside in. You know, one of the big differences from PC and mobile is that in mobile, render distance is only so far. You know, so players are only going to render in around that 400 meter mark, and because of that, you're not really able to do as good reconnaissance as you can, because being only able to see that far, you can see cars further. That helps you out, you know. But from being able to spot players, you're only able to see them so far, so you can only go so close up in certain situations, and I think that's a really big different dynamic from at least those two gameplay styles.
We see wild card going to be making their way on into Dyna Park. They were pretty much the only team that had to rotate with this new circle. Everybody else, they could just straight up chill. They could just chill, and that is exactly what pretty much everybody's doing. Alley card King A, not even moving a muscle, not even flinching right now.
The definition of big chilling, right? Yeah, they are just big chilling, not having to worry about everything. And this is what I really want to see this fight for Tribe, because we've seen Tribe early on kind of struggle even to gatekeep in certain scenarios. So right here, I think that they had a really great first day performance on game number one. Yesterday's performance, game number one. They had a great game. For going to the rest, they
say circle number one here. They're kind of spread out. Grunto, you know, kind of counting the blessings. All four of them are still alive after pretty much sending it across that open field.
Yeah, they got pressed on right here.
But, Luke with the same game plan, pulling up right behind.
So tough.
Oh, did they run over HH?
No, they ran right next to. They did run over one member though from Tempo. Spec got knocked earlier by Grunto, was able to get picked up, and Rain, got taken out right there from Loot. So they're completely pinched, but they're in zone. So to be honest with you, I think if you're Tempo, you're happy to split this one out. All the teams are going here, though.
Exam's coming, too.
My goodness.
Exam's coming. So, Grunto, they're trying to keep Tempo pinned down. They're trying to keep Tempo from moving on out, but Exam also sending it on through those fields. Going to be crashing onto that corner here, where we see Ran from Grunto currently prone behind the wall. Bucky trying to get these grenades cooked to perfection. Going to be tossing that one through the window, but Exam on the outskirts of the building. They will not be inside for the time being. They know exactly what they're doing. They got the zone to their back here. So we got Exam, we got Grunto, we got Tempo, and Loops all on top of one another right now.
Squads all over the place right now, and trying to open up the fight with a good solid nade. Oh, and Doodoo does spot one. Throws it up top. Will it bounce down the stairs? Oh, it just misses it. So close right there. Here comes Ran. Oh, he's getting into this. Oh.
Ooh, the jump shot not successful for Fox with the AKM. Ran gonna be popping up with that Uzi, and then just like that, though, Ran connected on by Doodoo with the AKM, and it is all falling apart right now. Garcia in the smokes, running back and forth. You already know Garcia wants to get this revived, but the thing is, Lucas hot on the case. Lucas trying to 1v2 this one right now. Bucky still within the second story, tossing some grenades, trying to play that oversight for Lucas. Ran crawling up the stairs, should be able to get revived here. You already know Fox is like, safe res. I'm safe.
I'm safe. Come get me. And you know, with that kind of fight right there, you got Tempo. No, they can't third party. They got Loops right on their back. So it's just a crazy 1v1 fight. And you got Trim Carreta up there, up top on the hill. And it looks like they're, the hardship. The hardship on the zone. All of them are going to have to go through Tempo. That is so unfortunate right there for the majority of these squads. Are you kidding me?
And we already see wild card. They're on the outskirts to the west. We're like, nope, we're not dealing with this. We're not going to deal with this. We're going to get a nice little position. Team Carreta out here tossing some grenades. Like you said, they got to push down from the hill, run through this mayhem, or at least try to survive on through here. Smoke's going to be ringing on out. Call 2 still alive out there in the distance as well. this eastern side of the zone is where a majority of the lobby currently finds themselves. Toronto are going to start to make the push. Loops right between these crates, using these smokes as cover. Just going to be popping out just a little bit to take some shots while they can. Everybody is right on top of one another.
Action like crazy going on right here. Mathos with the DP. Just laying down some suppressive fire. I'm going to tell you one thing, though, right now. If you are Colt 2 BG, get your shopping carts ready, because this is the dream scenario. You have the zone, and you got a whole bunch of squads fighting it out like crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Ran bleeding on out. Here comes the blue zone to apply that pressure. Grenade after grenade. Seagull will be connecting onto one of them. Federal with their eye on the bigger picture here. Like, okay, even if we survive through these crates, through this mayhem with all these teams, where are we going to go next? And they're going to be taking some shots on the Colt 2 out there in the distance. We see Team Carreta tossing some smoke, tossing some grenades. Tempo Storm still within the warehouse. They have the cover. No one's going to be pushing on into this warehouse. They can push out last. They need to make sure that Grunto are taken out first. Seagut out there in the distance. Looks like they're going to be pushing up, or at least attempting to. But Spec going to be spotting them out, taking them down and out.
Tribe out in 6th place. Funny, because I think that if you're Loops right now, the only thing you should be concerned about is surviving, because you got so many squads surrounding you right now. You can see the smokes coming up, just trying to delay it as long as they can. Next zone does come up as well, and yeah, all these teams are completely out of it right here. Tough break for all these squads.
Yeah, if you're called to, like, you're probably already popping the champagne. You're already celebrating. You hear the shots. You see the smokes. You see the grenades. You hear them. I mean, you're popping champagne. You got this
100%.
in the bag. Let's see what Tempo can do, though. Tempo needs to push on out. They can hear Loops on the outside of the building. You got to bet. Loops going to be tossing out some smokes. Here comes Tempo. Tempo's going to be spotting out one of the members from Loops, and Federal popping up with the MK, trying to take some shots onto him, and only one more member of Loops going to be alive. That one player that was within the crate hiding. Tempo running across the field. Spec with the quick flick. The drop shots, and there goes Loops. Loops done and dusted. HH24 crawling on into smokes, trying to get some information. One more member alive for Tempo, and that's it. Tempo Storm. The Umbrellas coming out from Team Carreta. The lone survivors from the eastern edge here. Now it's time for Colt 2 to bring this one home.
Can they do it? Can they do it? They got a whole... There's even fight right now. Pretty much even. There's both open field. Colt 2, I would have liked to see them play a little bit more aggressive considering their zone and like all the crazy fights going on. But at the same time, well, you can't blame them. They already have so many points on the board right now. Like, all they have to do is do what they're doing right now. So, like, just survive as long as you can. And it's money in the bank. So, regardless, I think right now, second place, even if they get that, I think they're pretty well set. Tempo died with 15 kills. Man, did they have to work for them too. That was an insane fight right there. And to have that performance like that just shows their dominating ability. But here we go. Trem Carreta, Colt 2 BG. We're about to find out who are going to be the winners here of the last day of the first week of Season 2.
3v3. I wouldn't be surprised if Tempo at least gets second place this match, because I believe the teams that are remaining don't really have that many kills. Of course, first place, 20 points right off the bat here. So here it goes. 3v3. The Snakes in the wheat field. Going to be crawling. Some backpacks already off to limit how much the enemies can see pretty much over here. Team Carreta, they have 2 dossiers. They can use them. We might see them pop in them. Who knows? We might see them pop in them and just go for some runovers. But for now, using them as cover.
Man, I'll tell you one thing right now. It is Colt 2 BG's day. The last game, they got a good old-fashioned zone blessing. And in this game, they got... Oh, just like that.
First knock.
Lux with the first knock.
First knock right there. And Lux going to be crawling up just a little further. Fran, getting some grenades ready. Getting them cooked. Going to be tossing them in that direction. But I don't believe these grenades will get close enough here. Looks like the revive was successful on the side of Team Carreta.
Yeah, you know, laying down the arm strength. Oh
no! Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. The trades coming on out right now. Lux just a little too far. No cover. I don't believe the revive will be successful, but you know what? Lux is attempting to crawl onto their squad,
car?
Nathan. One of the members from Team Carreta popping in Dacia, going for the run over plays. They're going to be running over Fran right there. They did it. The snakes from Team Carreta continuing to make the push. One more member alive right now. Paulo with the Uzi. Paulo is going to be spotted. Already receiving some shots out there. It's a 2v1. The duo from Team Carreta getting a little bit closer on top of Paulo. And Paulo's going to be spotted and shots receiving the damage and taken out. Coltu. I would have given it to them. I would have said, hey, Coltu's got this one in the bag. But as mentioned, Team Carreta popping in the Dacia, pulling up from behind, kind of catching them off guard.
I mean, what an insane play to pull off in the last match. And he actually did hit him, but he didn't run over him enough. And Fran was barely able to survive there. Takes out that one member from Team Carreta, but as well, you know, they were just able to just spot out the last couple of members of Coltu BG and end up with a solid win. 12 kills right there from Team Carreta. They've already won a first place before here today, so first place in general. So for them to get a chicken dinner here, it's good to see them bounce back after so many days.
Bounce back, baby. What a interesting ending. I mean, this game, it felt pretty long, but it was like packed. You know, it was packed. We had the punch out. We had the grunto tempo, you know, stand.
लेवल 2 का बैग मिले ना मार्क करना। एक कैंप पड़े यहाँ पे।
पहले स्कूल वाले को
आ गई अब तेरी आवाज।
लोगों पहले
अरे मुझे आ रही है तेरी आवाज, मैं वैसे ही चुप हूँ।
अच्छा, क्यों?
हाँ ऐसे ही।
सारे कहाँ हो यार?
अरे इसको तो जानता हूँ मैं, यक्ष को।
कौन है ये?
कस्टमर
तुम
था
लोग
ये
स्कूल
मेरा।
जा रहे हो क्या?
ये कस्टमर था मेरा, इसको मैंने पहले वॉच दी थी। जानता हूँ ऐसा। हाँ हाँ, पहचाना भाई। हाँ, मैंने नाम से नहीं बना रखी ना अपनी। बस बढ़िया है। लॉकडाउन में तो भाई यही है, पबजी चल रही है, और क्या करें। हाँ, ऑनलाइन चल ही रहा है सारा बिजनेस। हाँ, अभी तो कुछ मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा ओपन हो ही रहा है धीरे धीरे।
अरे यार कहाँ पे है तू?
तो तूने तो फोटो लगा रखी ना अपनी, तेरी फोटो से ही पता लग गया। हम्म।
Search for vehicles. Marked a location. Marked a vehicle.
अभी कहाँ पे है यार?
गाड़ी लेके आ जा भाई, लेने तो है।
आ रही हूँ।
रोक। चलाने दे।
चलाइए।
बैठ भाई।
ये ऑफलाइन है।
ओ
ओ
शिट।
ओ ओ। अरे कैसे
बैठो
चला
बैठो
रहा है?
बैठो 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 बैठो। अरे यार ये चल सही है, बेकार है। बता रहा हूँ ना।
रोड से ले जाना है, रोड पे दिखेगी कोई गाड़ी।
कोई नहीं कोई नहीं।
आराम से आराम
ओ
से।
भाई।
अबे पागल।
ओ भाई, मुझे पता था ये होने वाला है। अरे तो चल बैठ जा भाई, कोचिंग भी चल रहे हैं। आ जा भाई, फिर आ जा।
आराम से प्लीज, आराम से।
ओ ओ ओ
ओ
ओ ओ
शिट
ओ।
शिट शिट। ओरी उतार उतार उतार। अरे रोक ले यार, तूने सच में मारना है?
वो मेरे पास इतनी हेल्प किट पड़ी है ना। हाँ,
मेरे
तेरी।
पे हेल्प दे दे, मेरे को एक हेल्प किट दे दे।
बैठ भाई बैठ। अरे लूट है भाई, चलो चलते हैं।
तो मुझे हेल्प किट दे, मेरे पे एक भी नहीं है।
दे रहा हूँ दे रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे उतरना पड़ेगा। बंदे हो सकते हैं यहाँ पे। दो गाड़ियां खड़ी हैं। बैंडेजेस चाहिए, बैंडेजेस मैंने छोड़ी हैं बाहर, बाहर घर के बाहर
आ रही हूँ।
बैंडेजेस। और ही उधर है।
हाँ।
बताया तो यार। इधर बंदे हैं 100% पक्का। जल्दी आओ, फॉलो करो।
आ रहे हैं।
गन शॉट मत दो, गन शॉट मत दो। है वो रे बंदे। इधर बंदे हैं भाई इधर। नॉक कर दिया एक डाउन।
कौन से घर में है?
अबे इधर आओ जल्दी, इधर बंदे हैं। ओ शिट मैन, स्पॉट हो गया मैं। अरे यार बताता हूँ, इस तरफ है यार। जल्दी आओ, मेरे पीछे आओ।
मैं हूँ यहाँ पे।
कवर में रह,
घर पे चल
कवर
रहे?
में रह। हाँ
चल ऊपर चल, ऊपर चल। अबे ऊपर से मारियो।
कहाँ से ऊपर से?
सीढ़ियाँ है यहाँ पे, ये ले आ जा।
इधर थे भाई, काफी सारे थे। ओ शिट, गन शॉट दे दिए मैंने। यार इधर थे भाई, बहुत बंदे थे इधर। वो पूरी आगे गाड़ियां।
इसी घर में हो क्या?
वो पड़ गई भाई, पड़ गई।
अबे
भाई बता रहा हूँ ना, इधर थे बंदे। रुक जा, आ रहा हूँ। शिट मैन, कार 98 से मारा। रुक जाओ, घर मेरा, मैं बताता हूँ कहाँ है बंदे। यक्ष भाई खिड़की से देख, इधर उधर भाई। उस घर में लग रहे हैं मेरे को तो बंदे। देख रहा है ना? हाँ, सामने वाला घर। हाँ इधर भी हो सकते हैं और लेफ्ट में भी हो सकते हैं, इधर उधर।
यार,
भाई
मुझे अकेले घूमने
विंडो
की
से
क्या जरूरत है?
अंदर, विंडो से अंदर हो ले भाई, पड़ जाएगी। अब ऐसे तो चलेगा। रुक जा, मैं बताता हूँ। बाहर निकल यहाँ से, बाहर आ, बाहर की तरफ आ।
सामने वाले घर पे जाएं क्या?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, बाहर कूद तो भाई, खिड़की से बाहर कूद। हो रहे
अबे
हो रहे
गाड़ी
हो
आ
रहे
रही है, गाड़ी आ रही है।
हो रहे हो। हाँ वही वही है, वही है। उन्होंने ही मारा था। निकल गए भाई,
मुझे भी
निकल
वही।
गए।
वो तो जोन में मर
और
गया।
जहाँ जहाँ मैं मारा वहां जाके लूट कर लो। जहाँ मैं मारा वहां जाके लूट कर लो। भाई दोनों पे लूट है, दोनों क्रेट्स पे, तगड़े वाली। अबे दाएं बाएं देख लो, कोई ठोक देगा। जैसे मेरे पड़ी थी। जोन में भाई, जोन में जाओ।
अबे रुक जा।
तू तो देखियो। अभी रुक जा, पता नहीं क्या लूट रही है ऐसा।
अबे यार।
अबे गन अंदर रख के भाग।
वोरी सामने सामने वोरी।
गन गन अंदर रख के भाग।
आओ जल्दी आओ।
राइट जा, राइट वाले घर में जा, राइट वाले घर में। हाँ, इसी लाल वाले घर में रहता है। बंदे हैं इसमें, बंदे हैं।
ओ शिट, मर गए पागल।
Hey, fantasy boy, come to Pubg boy. Hey. Nice, bro.
मार्क कर दो ब्रो, मैं तो नोवा चलता, आप मार्क कर लो।
इनकी नहीं यार, स्कूल चलते हैं।
तो मैं बस 10th क्लास तक लेके गया था, उसके आगे नहीं।
कहाँ?
स्कूल बस मैं 10th क्लास।
अरे
लग गया
बहुत
था।
सारे लोग हैं यहाँ पे। अपार्टमेंट ले लो, एक काम करो।
या मेरे को बचा लेना।
हाँ जरूर।
आप क्यों हंस रहे?
मुझे तो गोलियां चलनी भी शुरू हो गई आई थिंक।
भाई यार अब तो हद ही कर दी पबजी वालों ने। मतलब कि एक तो ये ड्रॉप का लालच देते हैं और ऊपर से प्लेन में पायलट की जगह ड्राइवर बिठा देते हैं, जिससे ड्रॉप गिरना भी नहीं आता। मतलब कि इतना खुला एरिया है, उसमें एक ड्रॉप नहीं गिर रहा है, वो टंकी के ऊपर जाके ड्रॉप गिरा उन्होंने। भाई यार कोई सोच भी नहीं सकता कि उस ड्रॉप को लेना है मुझे।
एहसास नहीं तुझको मैं प्यार करूं कितना,
कर दूंगी तुम्हें पागल।
अरे नंबर 2 भाई, तुझे एटेक्स चाहिए था ना? आजा, यहाँ पड़ा हुआ है, ले ले। दो एटेक्स पड़ा है, जा लेकर आ।
अभी मजा आएगा ना भिड़ो। फूल बनाया तो उनको गुस्सा आया। हाले दिल कोई छुपाए तो छुपाए कैसे।
चोरी की मोहब्बत में अक्सर यही होता है, दरवाजे से जाते हैं, दरवाजे से जाते हैं, खिड़की से निकलते हैं।
अगर कोई पबजी में अपने आप प्रो सोचता हुआ तो अपनी आईडी कमेंट में लिख दीजिए, वाकई आप बहम में तोड़ देंगे।
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਣੀ ਏ the one and only ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਕਾਤਿਲ ਬਖਾ ਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਜਾਵੇਂਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਫਾਸਟ।
हेलो यारो, मैं भी पबजी खेलती हूँ। प्लीज़ यारो सब लाइक करो और बहुत सारा फॉलो करो, और जिसको बात करनी इनबॉक्स में ज़रूर मैसेज कर देना, पर पहले लाइक करना फिर।
इतने बुरे भी नहीं थे हम जितना बुरा तुमने किया मेरे साथ।
मैं बारिश का मौसम हूँ, तुझे एक दिन भाऊं।
ये जो जिन जिन लोगों ने मुझे फॉलो किया है ना, उन सब से कह रही हूँ I love you.
हेलो 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 नंबर 2, यार एक गन दो ना, तुम्हारे पास दो एक है, मेरे पास सिर्फ एक शॉटगन है।
नहीं कोई जरूरत नहीं है, तुम खुद ढूंढ लो जाके।
अच्छा बेटे, कोई जरूरत नहीं है।
अरे ये लो, मैंने एक में एमो ड्रॉप कर दिए तुम्हारे लिए, तुम उठा लो और मुझे रिवाइव कर दो।
कोई जरूरत नहीं है।
जरूरत नहीं है, जरूरत नहीं है, ये सबकी अपने को जरूरत नहीं है।
पूरी दारू पींदी वाली तो लाल टॉप वाली, किते होना जाने गली में तो जानी नस वाली। मैं क्या डांस करेंगी, ना 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 रोमांस करेंगी। इतनी खुशी, इतनी खुशी।
कौन कहता है कि हमें पबजी ने बर्बाद किया, कि कौन कहता है कि हमें पबजी ने बर्बाद किया? जब कोई नहीं था मेरे साथ तो पबजी ने मेरा साथ दिया।
छल्ली कर दूंगा खाली।
तुम बेटा लूडो खेलो, पबजी खेलना तुम्हारे बस की बात नहीं। तुम बेटा लूडो खेलो, पबजी खेलना तुम्हारे बस की बात नहीं। और खेलना तो दूर, तुम्हें पबजी की फुल फॉर्म तक पता नहीं।
ओ दी अख भी कमीनी, मेरा दिल भी कमीना। ओ दी अख भी कमीनी, मेरा दिल भी कमीना। दोहां दिलां विच दूर। तुमने सुधारा था, तुमने बिगाड़ा है, तुमने किया जो किया। हम तो कभी ना थे यूं बेवफा, पर तूने बना दिया।
गुड मॉर्निंग टिकटॉक। वैसे तो मुझे पता है तू सो रहा है, और ये वीडियो भी 350 या 400 व्यूज पर ही तू रोक देगा। पहुंचने मत दे तू लोगों तक मेरी पोइट्री को।
ऐसी अपनी दोस्ती है सदोस्ताना, याद करेगा हमको सारा जमाना, दोस्ती पे बिल्कुल न करे।
तुम में और हम में बहुत फर्क है जनाब। तुम लड़कियों पे मरते हो और हम M416 पे मरते हैं।
सर्व नागरिकांना विनंती आहे, कोणी आपल्या घराच्या बाहेर यायचं नाहीये, रस्त्यावरती कोणी येऊ नका।
टिकटॉक परियों का शहर, यूट्यूब शैतान का घर। मैं खुश हूँ, कम से कम हमारे साथ ये काम तो नहीं होते।
साइंस सन्नी लियोनी में कहना चाहता हूँ, ये चेरी फ्लेवर लिपस्टिक है, मैं लाया हूँ खरीद के, अभी लगा रहा हूँ।
मिनट हो चुका है, मैम की मॉडल नीचे आ चुके हैं, अपने टीम को 1v2 का सिचुएशन है, वो अपने गलटॉस को भी नॉकआउट कर चुका है। अभी मूवमेंट दे देना चाहिए। 16 नंबर स्क्वाड इन लोगों पर पुश कर चुका है। सोल की टीम से यहाँ पर मॉडल बचे, अपने टीम को बचाने की कोशिश। यहाँ पर वाइप को ऑलरेडी डाउन है, यहाँ पर अमन एंड मॉडल है, अमन को हिल करना पड़ेगा। एस्टेक का स्क्वाड उधर एलिमिनेट हो चुका है। मॉडल एक टीम के साथ करते हुए यहाँ पर एक बंदे को नॉक कर सकते हुए, एक बंदे को नॉकआउट करते हुए दूसरे बंदे को भी डैमेज देने की कोशिश। यहाँ पर मॉडल 2 बंदे को नॉकआउट कर चुका है। गन स्विच करेंगे M16 में बस्ट मोड के साथ। यहाँ पर एक और नॉक पे पड़ते हैं, लास्ट बंदे को क्लच करते हुए सोल मॉडल ओपी इन द चैट हो जाना चाहिए। मां कसम क्या ही ओपी क्लच था। AK के साथ 2 बंदे, M16 के साथ 2 बंदे, सोल मॉडल ओपी। चैट पे रुकना नहीं चाहिए गाइस, क्या ही उन द क्लच मॉडल की तरफ भाई, लिटरली HP देखो।